Hey everyone, I'm Bernadett Matassa. I'm an IFBB Pro Bikini competitor. Just recently turned pro and I had my first pro show. I'm very excited training for my next show, which is hopefully in about 4 weeks. I would like to talk to you about my nutrition, my exercising, and come and check out my video. Today I would like to talk to you about a little bit about my nutrition and my workout, what I do to be ready for an IFBB Pro show, dieting. What is really important for me, I try to eat all my complex carbohydrates in the morning and then try to eat all my proteins, my vegetables through the afternoon. So make sure I don't have any extra carbohydrate in my body before I go to the bed. They'll keep me lean and tight. I do not like to cut carbohydrates out totally. It makes me flat. Usually I don't look as full. My muscles are kind of shrinking. But otherwise I drink a gallon of water that day, which is I think very important for your metabolism. Just keep your veggies up, keep your carbohydrates going, and a lot of protein. That's pretty much my diet all about. About exercising. As a bikini competitor, we have to make sure that we're staying feminine but still tight and muscular. You don't have any extra fat on your body. So I love to mix my weight training, my resistance training with a lot of plyometrics. I do a lot of jumping exercises, a lot of boot camp style exercise, which would be outside. I will flip in tires, jumping on tires. I do a lot of military jumps, and try to make sure that all my exercising are a circuit training. Because I came from a powerlifter background, I am pretty strong and I'm carrying a lot of muscle. I want to make sure I won't look like a little bit too hard for being a bikini competitor. Thanks God, doing a lot of deadlifts. Powerlifting gave me the gift of having a butt, but I have to make sure that it will be always perfect, tight. So I do a lot of lunges, a lot of deep leg extensions, and of course the plyometrics coming back in the picture as well to keep them very tight and nice and lean muscle. I focus a lot on ab exercises, of course. I love to have a six-pack. I just need to have them. I do a lot of lower abs, upper abs, side abs. It's always a combination for me. Besides, I have to be always so perfect with my diet as well, doing cardio. So all this combination will give me a nice lean body. Well, I was always a very active child. Since I was 4, I loved exercising. I loved climbing on trees and falling off. I was just a town boy. So my parents pretty soon, they realized that, I really have to do a lot of athletic sports to try to keep me calm. I started out doing kickboxing, soccer. I've done it all. And when I was 18 years old, I started powerlifting, which I really fell in love with. That's a typical Eastern European sport, which, I'm from Hungary. I'm Hungarian, and a lot of Hungarian athletes will end up doing powerlifting. I loved it. I've done it for 5 years straight. I became European champion of powerlifting, which was pretty much my biggest accomplishment in Eastern Europe. I really enjoyed the sport until my body is very small. I had to lift very, very heavy. So I ended up lifting 300 pounds deadlifts and 210 pounds squats, which is, with my 100 pounds, it was a little bit hard on my spine. So my lower back kind of gave up on me, and said it doesn't want to do it anymore. So I injured my lower back. That's how I started out doing figure competitions. It did not involve as much as very, very heavy lifting. It was more a little bit of pumping and you know, just looking rounder and going more for the lean shape. Done figure for a couple of years, and my health just said, you know, I don't like that anymore either. So I ended up doing bikini competitions, which I'm very happy with. As a mom, for me, it's so much more feminine. It keeps me in shape and lets me do a lot of other stuff beside doing only basic exercises as deadlifts, squats, leg press 3 times a week. So I got, you know, I get to do some more plyometrics, some boot camp stuff, and I really enjoy it. So I could switch it up a little bit. It's really good. I feel very, very lucky to be able to compete with the pros right now. Currently I live at Ormond Beach, which is right next to Daytona. It's a gorgeous city in Florida. My husband and I, we own a business. It's called Body Sculpting Personal Fitness. It's a 4,000 square facility, and we love what we do. I love to teach people how to eat, how to change their whole life around. I love to teach them how to exercise right. For me, it's very, very important. People knows how to do the form right, how to eat the right stuff, and get their goal as fast as they can. We do have a lot of personal training here, and my clients, I always take pictures of them every 6 weeks. I do a body fat analysis. I make sure that they stay on track. I make them do journals. They have to write down what they do, and then I'm just gonna come with a red marker and make sure that they stay on track. I love to be motivational. That's why I love what I do. I love to compete. They see how I look, and they know that I'll tell them whatever I say, they'll follow through, they'll get to their point, and they're gonna get there. We try to push a lot of people to compete, because people can compete. They just have to get their cardio, their resistance training, and the nutrition together. And with the guidance, and with I'm being very mean. I'm a mean trainer. They like that though. They like that though. They'll get there. I was a powerlifter champion in Europe, and I came over here to compete. Of course, met my trainer, Bernadett Matassa, and pretty shortly we got married. We fell in love, we married. It's kind of like a fairy tale, but I ended up moving to Florida from Hungary, leaving my own country behind, and training with him. He was getting me ready for figure competitions, and then after all, he is a paramedic, so he knew how far I can push my body. That's why he recommended to stop doing figure competitions, because of my body and my injuries. So he started to get me ready for being a bikini pro, and that's what I've been doing. He's helping me a lot. He taught me a lot what I didn't know before. I have a 4-year degree in Hungary in exercise science and being a nutritionist, but it ended up being so different learning it from someone who actually has done it before and who has competed for a long time. So I have to say thank you so much for Bernadett Matassa for training me and working with me, and putting up with my whining. Thank you so much for watching my video, guys. I really thank you so much, guys, for being here with us today. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I appreciate for Thank you so much, everyone, for being here with us today, and thank you for Muscular Development for letting me do this video. I appreciate that. Finally, I would love to say thank you to my country in Hungarian for supporting me, and I apologize ahead if I start crying. It's very important for me. My whole family is over there, and it's really hard to be with them. So, I mean, without them. So let me say bye to my Hungarian friends. Magyar barátaim, nagyon szépen köszönöm. Nagyon szépen köszönöm minden segítséget, és nagyon büszke vagyok arra, hogy az országomat tudom képviselni. Sajnálom, hogy sírok. Elég messzire vagyok a saját országomtól, és ez tényleg nagyon nehéz. De attól függetlenül a magyar szív az megvan. Szóval nagyon szépen köszönöm, hogy néztétek ezt a videót, és remélem, hogy segíteni fogtok úgy, ahogy eddig csináltátok. Nagyon szépen köszönöm. Bye, everyone!